eggs, portals, and rare Animo that look like they came straight out of a shiny nightmare. Animo just dropped a brand new mode called Egg Heist Team Mode, and honestly, this might be the update that turns Animo into a real competitor to Pokémon and Palworld. Today I'm breaking down exactly how this mode works, how you can get those rare, darker, and Prism Aniimo, and why I've been having so much fun playing it. Let's get into it. So, what exactly is Egg Heist Team Mode? In this mode, you jump into matches in teams of 3, you can play with friends, or just queue up with random players if you're solo. Once you load into the map, the idea is simple. Explore the area, search for items and eggs, survive long enough to bring everything back, and then sell your haul at the shop when the map ends. It sounds straightforward, but the way it's designed makes it super addictive. Every match feels like a mix between a treasure hunt and a high-stakes heist. The core loop of Egg Heist Team Mode is explore, loot, cash out, repeat. When you spawn into the map, you and your team spread out and start searching. Caves, ruins, forests, and hidden paths. Chests, crates, and resource spots. Any shiny thing you can interact with. Each item you pick up has its own rarity and value. Some are common and barely worth anything. Others are super rare and worth a ton when you sell them in the shop at the end. The catch is, you only get to keep the value if you survive the run and make it out. That creates this constant tension. Do you play it safe, grab some decent loot and leave? Or do you push deeper, take more risks, and try to grab the really valuable stuff? That risk versus reward feeling is what keeps pulling you back in for just one more run. Now, let's talk about the portals, because this is where Egg Heist gets really interesting. As you explore, you'll find these mysterious portals scattered around the map. Going through a portal takes you into a higher tier zone with better loot, rarer items, and most importantly, better eggs. These portal areas feel more intense, enemies hit harder, the stakes are higher, and the paths back start to get more dangerous. So every time your team finds a portal, you've got a decision to make. Do you take the safe route and keep what you've already found? Or do you jump through the portal and gamble for even bigger rewards? If you make it through and survive, you're rich. If you wipe in there, you can kiss a lot of that loot goodbye. That constant push of one more portal, one more room, is exactly what makes this mode feel like a real heist. Of course, it wouldn't be Egg Heist without the eggs. While you're exploring, especially in those portal zones, you'll find special eggs you can bring back with you. After the run, you get a chance to hatch these eggs into new Animo, and this is where collectors are going to absolutely lose their minds. Animo doesn't just have normal versions of creatures, it has special variants similar to shinies in Pokémon, but with its own twist. You've got shiny style Animo with brighter standout color schemes. You've got darker variants with that edgy shadowy look. And then you've got prism styles which look almost crystalline with unique visual effects. Each of these variants has its own unique look and really makes you stand out. When you join a match and someone shows up with a darker or prism Animo, you notice it straight away. So every egg you pick up in Egg Heist Team Mode isn't just more loot. It's a chance at a flex. It's a chance at a rare Animo that makes your team look completely different from everyone else. That feeling of, okay, this egg might be something special, is what makes you want to keep jumping back into new runs. Another thing I really like about Egg Heist Team Mode is how it handles team play. You can jump in with friends or play with randoms if no one's online. There's in-game text chat, so you can quickly type out things like, portal here shop soon, one more run. And if you want proper voice communication, you can all hop into a Discord chat room and talk like a full co-op squad. I've had runs where one person is begging to go back and sell, another wants to hit every portal on the map, and I'm sat there trying to decide just how greedy we're going to be this time. Those moments are the best part, trying to save a teammate carrying rare eggs, having last-second escapes, or losing everything because your whole team got just a little too confident. It's not just you versus the map, it's the whole team versus your own greed. Now let's talk about difficulty and replayability, because this is where the mode really shines. Egg Heist Team Mode comes with different difficulty levels. On the easiest settings, it's great for learning the map, figuring out routes, getting a feel for portals and loot spots. Once you're comfortable, you can start cranking the difficulty up. Higher difficulty means enemies hit harder, mistakes are punished more, portal areas get more intense, but the rewards get much better. Combine that with randomized loot, different item rarities and values, different team compositions every run, and you've got a mode that's incredibly replayable. It's very easy to say, all right, just one more run, and suddenly you realize you've been playing for hours. That loop of go in, collect, risk it, cash out. Hatch eggs is the kind of loop that can carry a game for a long time. This update didn't just add Egg Heist Team Mode and call it a day. The latest patch also brought a bunch of bug fixes and quality of life improvements. That means the game feels smoother to play, there are fewer annoying little issues, and overall the experience just feels more polished. You can tell the Animo team is really putting effort into getting the game to where it needs to be before launch. They're not just throwing in features and walking away, they're fixing things, tweaking, improving, and trying to make the game feel better with every update. When a dev team does that, adds content and constantly improves the base game, that's a really good sign for the future. So, where does Animo stand compared to games like Pokémon and Palworld? Honestly, with updates like this, Animo is starting to feel like a real competitor. You've got a big map that already gives you plenty of room to explore tons of creatures to collect, with more clearly on the way rare variants like shiny, darker, and prism styles that push that collector urge even harder, and now a co-op heist mode built around risk, reward, and portal diving. It doesn't feel like a cheap copy of anything else. It feels like it's trying to do its own thing, with egg hunting team-based exploration, and this cool mix of collecting, risk, and progression. And honestly, I've just been having a lot of fun with it. From my time with it so far, Egg Heist Team Mode feels like the perfect addition to Animo. It nails replayability, thanks to different difficulties, different loot, and different teams' progression, because every run can get you closer to that rare Animo you want, and co-op fun, whether you're playing with friends or randoms. The amount of creatures you can already collect is pretty high, and with more on the way, it's only going to get better. The map is already big, and you can just tell that they're going to expand it over time. More areas, more portals, more secrets to find. The Animo team is clearly working hard to get this game where it needs to be at launch, and I'm genuinely looking forward to seeing what they come up with next. And that's what I've got to say in this video about Egg Heist Team Mode in Animo. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried the mode yet? Have you hatched any shiny, darker, or Prism Aniimo? What's your craziest portal run so far? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future Animo content. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all in the next one.